Hello and welcome back to today's show. Today's show we are going to be using this. I had to get two of them, one for each side. So with that, when you open the door and you look down, you see we have this bit, and it's picking up a lot of dirt, and it can pick up a lot of chips and marks. Then we're going to continue it through on here. So we clean off all the dirt. And we're going to put this on. And to show you what it's going to look like, I've just completed the driver's side. Now of course this is not for everyone, but as we say, we want to add a bit more colour. So it is one piece, run front to back, and that is actually cut in the car's body, so I took it to that point and curved it around. So you may be asking, how did we curve it round? Well, I got a bit of cardboard and I used my finger to push into the cardboard and turn it round, and I made this little template. Now I put DS on it because that's driver's side, so I will assume, and I will check to see if we can reuse this one, at least to give some angle for the other side. So as we said, I had to get two lengths, because this is all that's left of one side, and it's certainly not enough to do very much more. Well, I think I have about a foot length left of that one. So we'll put it to one side, but I have another roll, because I ordered two. I ordered them at the same time from the same supplier, so they will be identical in width and design because they came from the same batch, hopefully. So with that, I'll continue to the passenger side now, and once again, over time we'll see how it sticks. This does come with two M3 strips, one on the inside, one on the outside, and it does seem to stick pretty well as soon as it comes in contact with the car. So the thing comes is that I held it in one hand, used my thumb to run down the edge of the car while I was placing it. So when I was placing it, I was doing that, leaving, of course, some of this behind. The fun part, of course, was underneath the passenger door to continue to the front, and then the hardest bit was between the front door and the body panel to drop it down so it didn't just stop abruptly. So that was a bit more pushing and cutting, but all did. Down in first go, nicely lined up. Okay, now I don't know how I'm going to put the camera to get this shot, but let's see what we can do, since I need both hands. So what we do is, we had our little bit of cardboard from the other side, driver's side. If we switch it over, it then, putting the SD down and like that, that is actually the shape of the next side. Then we place it against the tape like that, and the bit you can see red and coloured, that's the bit we are going to cut out. Do you mind lossing my head? Can't help it. Okay, so we're going to line that up using a Sharpie pen, and we're going to then cut out this bit, and then it should fit against the car. So I need to do this on a flat surface. So with it marked, it's very shiny. There is a black mark. We just take an ordinary pair of scissors and we cut down the lines until it's all done. So with it now cut out, we'll see how well it fits and if we need to make any adjustment. If we do, we take the scissors and we snip the curve a little more. Okay, now that's ready to go on. So we peel back about this much of the strips. We don't want to do all of it. We'll be pulling back the strips at intervals. So just really show some of the grub area, not all of it. We want enough to be able to put it down and for it to have a good stick at its point. So we'll end up with two little strings. Just keep them level so you have as much on each one. Then as you see, the door doesn't open all the way, so we have very restricted space to do this next bit. So get it lined up. So make sure when you put it down, you have it straight, and it's straight to continue the rest of the way along the car. You go cockeyed with this first bit and it will be much harder to put it down the rest of the way. So as you see, we've started. We have our straight. We have our straight against the body of the car, which we will continue to run our finger and put the tape down so it's at the same point all the way around. Just remember, give the first bit a good push down and then rub a firm sweep and stroke across the whole lot. Then you put it down nice, straight and level. So with that, see you later.